Right now at 10, county board debates. La Crosse County considers following the city's lead on marijuana.
And a vote on vaccines, how the decision could change how young children get vaccinated.
Plus a massive expansion. A La Crosse-based company grows its Coulee region footprint with a high-tech facility.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. A big meeting tonight for La Crosse County Board supervisors. On the line, lowering the county's marijuana fines to $1.
News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hein joins us with the details. Brooklyn.
The proposal discussed this evening would drop the fine for possessing 25 grams or less of marijuana to just $1. Currently, people caught with that amount could face fines upwards of $100.
We're constantly updating our ordinances to make sense for the circumstances, and considering the fact that you can drive 5 minutes across the river and purchase marijuana products legally, and $100 fines are not necessarily a deterrent from possession.
Supporters told board members that lowering the fine saves resources by keeping people out of jail who can't afford to pay the current fine. Critics warned marijuana can be a gateway drug and lead to more community issues.
We're sending the wrong message. Our kids need to know that we're not in favor of them out there smoking marijuana.
We are not the first entity to do this. This is not something brand new. And because of our proximity to states where it is legal, it just makes sense.
Law enforcement at the meeting added that offenders would still have to pay court costs on top of the $1 fine. The city of La Crosse already has a $1 fine. The county board did not amend the proposal tonight, and a vote in October will decide its fate. Reporting in the studio, Brooklyn Hein, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Brooklyn. A La Crosse man is in custody after injuring 4 officers and a nurse.
Devin Knapp was taken into custody Wednesday night. Police say they were searching for him for violating a no-contact order. When they arrived, Knapp fled into a wooded area. During the arrest, he allegedly bit and scratched multiple officers. At the hospital, he scratched a nurse and spit at another officer. Official charges have not yet been filed.
ABC is pulling the plug on Jimmy Kimmel Live. The late-night show will be off the air indefinitely following a controversy over Jimmy Kimmel's remarks about Charlie Kirk's alleged killer. Broadcast groups Sinclair and Nexstar announced they would preempt the show without ABC suspending the program shortly after.
It would be one thing if there was a petition drive to get people to sign and encourage ABC to take Jimmy Kimmel off the air. It's another thing if there is government pressure on ABC to take that action.
Now, some are defending Kimmel's right to free speech, while others say his comments crossed a line. Tragowski says we need to learn more about the FCC's role before deciding if the government violated First Amendment rights.
The Fed lowered a key interest rate 1/4 of a percentage point, bringing lending rates down between 4 and 4.25%. The move is designed to keep the economy growing by making it less expensive to borrow money. Now, economists say that could encourage businesses to hire more workers and bolster the labor market. The cut will bring down rates for credit cards and loans, but experts say not by much.
It's not like credit card rates are going to go from 26% down to 18 or something like that. They're still pretty high. They'll probably still stick in that kind of low 20s to high 20s range.
This is the first rate cut in 9 months. The Fed signaled 2 more cuts are likely later this year.
A News 8 follow-up. A memorial was held today for Elliot Hines. It was at San Damiano Chapel at Viterbo University. The 22-year-old went missing in July. Hines was walking on Front Street in La Crosse at 3 a.m. when she vanished. Her body was eventually found in the water near Brownsville, Minnesota.
It's really difficult. For young adults, the concept of death is something they really haven't experienced very often. For many of them, Elliot's was probably the first young adult's death that they've dealt with. So it was really difficult back in the July timeframe.
Officials say there was no criminal conduct in her disappearance.
State officials are teaming up to promote school bus safety. Operation Safe Stop Week runs from September 22nd through the 26th. It focuses on the dangers of passing a stopped school bus. According to WSDOT, last year over 1,200 tickets were given to drivers for failing to stop for a school bus. That ticket can carry a fine of $676. A heads up for drivers near Eau Claire. WSDOT says nightly lane and ramp closures are planned for Friday and Saturday night. So tomorrow night the ramp ramp from Wisconsin 312 to US 53 South will close. Saturday, the ramps from WIS 29 and County 00 will close. It's due to a pavement project on US 53 between Gulf Road and 40th Avenue.
The La Crosse Area Suicide Prevention Initiative awareness event took place at the Nature Place today. Attendees gathered for an evening of awareness and remembrance. Each empty chair represented a life lost to suicide in La Crosse County over 1 year, with a total of 8 years commemorated.
It's just not going to go away unless we realize that there are things that we can do to prevent it. And every little step helps, and hopefully if we save one person, we've done our job.
Guests explored resource tables hosted by numerous local community organizations.
A vaccine advisory panel to the CDC has voted to delay the use of the combined MMRV vaccine in young children. The MMRV vaccine protects against measles, mumps, rubella, and chickenpox. The panel recommended that children under age 4 should not receive the combined vaccine. Instead, young children should get the MMR vaccine and then the chickenpox vaccine separately. The panel will likely vote tomorrow on hepatitis B vaccines for newborns.
We had a few showers out there this evening. Most areas remain dry, but that's definitely going to change later in the night as we get more activity. They'll be move up. But all right now it's still kind of muggy out in the 70s for both locations too, and dry. There's your 24-hour rain amounts. Most of the rain amounts have been to the west of the area, closer to the system. We've had a little bit this morning and even this evening west of Eau Claire too, but otherwise pretty light amounts. Right now the activity north of Claire is pushed well up to the northwestern part of Wisconsin. We've had a little bit of basically isolated showers here and there, but a lot of cloud cover more than anything else currently. Now for the morning, we are seeing activity come back in, so it should be scattered showers. It'll be a wet commute for a lot of areas through about 8 to 9. Eau Claire could go all the way to 10 to see some of this activity, but the chances do dwindle as we get closer to noon, only getting up to 69 with all the cloud cover. A similar story La Crosse, I think better shot at around 6 to 7. You have activity come through, and then it pretty much comes to an end before noon with some peaks of the sunshine. Before obviously we have a lot more activity going on, so later on we'll kind of try out all the storms that will be going on Friday, Saturday, and even the weekend, and then what the temperatures look like also a bit later in the broadcast.
All right, thank you, Greg. A La Crosse company is celebrating its new space in West Salem. First Supply has cut the ribbon on a completed 300,000 square foot distribution center. Officials say the massive high-tech facility is built to improve service and efficiency. Fifth generation CEO Katie Paling Seymour says creating a space in the Coulee region to expand was a top priority.
The opportunity to be able to continue to invest in the community that has been so good to us and has meant so much. Creating jobs and opportunities in the community is one of the most important things we can do.
She says this building is prepared to last 10 years of company growth, and at full steam, this facility will employ at least 80 people.
The Nature Place cut the ribbon on a new solar array. The new array features 120 panels and is projected to diminish the Nature Place's energy use by 68%, saving the nonprofit over $12,000 a year.
To see it come to fruition today, and to see the monitor on in the atrium in our Nature's living room, and just have that ticking away every day, showing our savings and how solar is impacting us every day. It's just super exciting.
Officials say the money saved will be reinvested into educational programs, land stewardships, and summer camps.
Children's Miracle Network hospital heroes saw their holiday card designs come to life this morning. The kids visited Empire Screen Printing in Onalaska to watch their artwork being printed. Empire Screen Printing donates all materials and labor. The holiday cards will be distributed later this year to raise money for children's health care.
It's a highlight of my day. It's a highlight of my year to be able to see these kids and see their accomplishments and what they've been, going through and seeing, their artwork come to life.
The hospital heroes also got a tour of the printing facility. Still to come tonight, a bipartisan measure that fell short in Madison is getting another chance. What state Republicans are planning to introduce next week with an added twist.
Plus, City of La Crosse employees volunteering in the community, how they're making a big impact when we come back.
How do you find the best personal injury lawyer? You ask other lawyers. Every partner at Bygoff and Rohde has been ranked in the top 5% by their peers. Hire the MVPs of personal injury. Call BGR.
This river
wasn't damned in a day. And GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward.
Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. Plus, get $4,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
They often say variety is the spice of life. Well, if that's what you're looking for, the Board Store is your destination. Because we have variety. We have windows and doors. We have siding. We have sunrooms. We have kitchens. We have bathrooms. We have flooring. We have tile. Whatever your home improvement needs are, interior or exterior, there's no better destination than the Board Store showrooms at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
Some decisions you can make quickly. I'm all in. But when you're hiring a personal injury lawyer, trust me, you're gonna win big. Do your research and object to anything less than the best. Call BGR.
City of La Crosse employees traded their desks for diaper duty today. They volunteered to pack 240 diaper kits for families in need. The kits included diapers, wipes, board books, and information about 211 services. Great Rivers United Way organized the event, which will distribute the kits to local families through health services and the Family Children's Center.
Feels awesome, and it does really highlight that we are such a giving and charitable community too. So I always love when we are able to do these projects. It's getting more popular too.
The distribution continues tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. at the Family and Children's Center.
Happening around the state Republicans are pushing changes to ballot drop boxes. The bill will be brought up next week. It includes processing absentee ballots the day before Election Day and 24-hour surveillance video of each box that must be live streamed. The late Bob Uecker's Harley is on display at the Harley-Davidson Museum. It's part of the This Is Me exhibit. Uecker, the iconic voice of the Brewers, died in January. And Brewers postseason ticket sales start next Tuesday at 10 a.m. They're for games at American Family Field. The Brew Crew making their 7th postseason appearance in the past 8 years.
The Coulee Region Retired and Senior Volunteer Program is celebrating 53 years in La Crosse. The group volunteers with nonprofit organizations around the region. Today they recognize those that have dedicated the most time. Sister Mary Morrison was recognized for reaching 18,000 volunteering hours and Rhonda Olafson for 10,000.
You don't really realize how many people help until you go to something like this and you get to put a name with a face.
Mary Green, Maureen Kinney, and Neil Miller were honored with the Lifetime President Service Award for reaching 4,000 hours.
And today is day 4 in the hunt for that Oktoberfest medallion.
Today's hint, if she could do it, she thought you too could do it. Suggested many creative paths to walk, exercise, and stay fit. A trek westward to the lagoon was often in the mix, eventually led to a way for a place for picnics and pics. 10 clues will be shared until the medallion is found. Prizes include $500 cash and a souvenir medallion.
We will have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of showers, thunderstorms over the next 3 or 4 days. We'll kind of time out them, show what the temperatures look like, and when we'll finally actually dry out. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
It's Plinko month at Wesco Home. Come play and unlock your discount. Up to 30% off all furniture and mattresses. Play to save on the comfort you've been dreaming of. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
Get an 11% rebate on everything now at Menards. Stay-Built Fuel Stabilizer keeps your fuel fresh up to 24 months, ensuring quick, easy starts after storage. Get it now for $8.99 after rebate. Prevent costly repairs with Shell Rotella T4 Heavy-Duty Diesel Motor Oil. It offers triple protection, helping control wear, deposits, and emissions. Get a gallon for $12.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards. Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
Ain't no doubt about that. We got your back.
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, there are nearly 2,000 drug-related crashes every year in Wisconsin. Help prevent drug driving, and let's achieve 0 preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
It's Plinko month at Wesco Home. Come play and unlock your discount. Up to 30% off all furniture and mattresses. Play to save on the comfort you've been dreaming of. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And tell them Peyton sent you.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Yeah, this really large, very slow-moving complex, this low, is beginning to finally push a little bit closer to the area. Now it's really just centered in eastern South Dakota, but it's pretty much been in this area for about the last day and a half to 2 days. We are starting seeing some activity, but it notices that activity kind of rotates around. It weakens as it lifts north, so most of the stronger activity, shower and thunderstorms, stay just to our west right now, but that is going to change as it begins to shift a little bit east and then lift further north over the next several days. So we'll be kind of getting better shots overall. So we had activity a little bit this evening, a little bit towards the northwest of Eau Claire. Otherwise, we have more south of Iowa, and that's the stuff that we'll be tracking later tonight as we get closer to the morning hour. That'll be the first one that'll be come through. So overall, fairly quiet yet until we get about 3 to 4. You'll start seeing some of this activity approach far towards the Wisconsin River or just adjacent areas in Iowa. It'll begin to push towards La Crosse about 4 to 5, so we should see some action. Showers overall just maybe scattered in nature, maybe not quite as widespread as this indicates, but then activity will probably begin to rotate and this touch Eau Claire later in the morning. Now this activity likely will continue as it becomes more scattered for about 10 to 11 before then it kind of diminishes quite quickly as we get towards the late around noon to early afternoon. But then you're going to see activity once again develop with daytime heating closer to the system, and then we're going to start seeing showers and thunderstorms developing towards the late afternoon. Right now that has the main couple lines along and west of the river with isolated activity over us, over the rest of the area. And then by 7 to 8, you're going to start seeing a couple good lines of showers and storms, thin lines, so it's not going to be a steady light rain all evening. It's going to be off and on, so there will be dry breaks. But when you get this coming overhead, Eau Claire looks like about 8 to 9. You start seeing it kind of lift more north. The southern end becomes more isolated as we go through Friday, then it continues to wrap around and more activity starts going on. But the good news is once we get past a lot of that Friday, I think Saturday morning we're going to wake up to quiet conditions. In fact, there is a possibility to see some low clouds or even fog given all the moisture that we have going on. But then we're going to see showers quickly develop late morning and then rotate up throughout the area. Looks more showery and less storm chances as we go into Saturday. Saturday evening we start kind of clearing out Saturday night, and then Sunday we'll see more of it the same too. But each day, Saturday and Sunday, there will be an opportunity to see some sunshine, some brief periods in the afternoon time frame, some more showers in the morning or early morning, and then more storms towards the later half of the afternoon and evening. So that's kind of what we're looking at through Sunday. Now for next week, the storm chances rain chances don't quite go away as we go look at Sunday and Monday. It starts pushing most of the chances off to the east. Unfortunately, there's another low that's going to be forming just south of here. So come Tuesday, we're going to see chances start to pick up just to our south. And right now this low is far enough south going into late Monday into Tuesday to keep the rain chance just south of us. But it's close enough that I think we will see maybe some activity get at least into southern Wisconsin, maybe even further. So That's why Tuesday and Wednesday, it's getting a little bit more iffy on precipitation chances for right now. Tomorrow, the high temperatures more in the 70s, given all the cloud cover and rain that'll be out there. Overall, that's below average. Saturday, a little bit prove it, just because I think we will see a little more sunshine or peaks of it during the afternoon time frame. Lots of clouds, fog to start off. We'll have the afternoon activity, showers and storms, but there will be some opportunity for some sun. And that goes with Sunday, too. I think you will see some of that as you see the chances begin to come down. Monday overall looks pretty dry, and then we got to keep an eye on that system to the south and how far north it gets. So those chances Tuesday and even Wednesday might start coming up a little bit too, but it does look dry beyond midweek to the end of the week, and then obviously Oktoberfest so far looks dry and about seasonal. But it will be quite active the next several days, so obviously you have the umbrella ready. You might get wet, but it's not going to be a steady all-day type rain.
All right. Thanks very much, Greg. Coming up next in sports, concern for Kraft. The Packers tight end is suddenly banged up. Plus, the top two teams in the Scenic Bluffs battling it out with major implications. And the Brewers putting on a show against the Halos. Jacob is next.
Taking you right inside the action, Friday Night Prank. Every Friday night at 10, right here on News 8.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
In the Northland, we're chasing fall by tackling the back roads and any type of terrain. While going off the beaten path, even if there's a bump along the way. The only right way to get out there this season is in a Ford SUV that can handle it all. Now get $3,500 open bonus cash on a new 2025 Ford Escape. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Right now at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, get our lowest prices of the year. For a limited time only, we're offering the best possible pricing on your favorite brands throughout the store. Like our lowest price on 24 packs of Blaine's brand drinking water, 4 for $10. Rewards members get 5 for $10. Assorted WeatherGuard truck toolboxes, 25% off. And this Milwaukee job site backpack, only $84.99. Rewards members save an extra $2. Don't miss our lowest prices of the year, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
If you want selection, then that's what we've got at King Furniture. More mattresses. Did you know you spend a third of your life sleeping? So you better have the best mattress you possibly can. King has a huge selection to choose from at every price range. We'll even deliver your new mattress and haul away the old one for free. Take time to find the exact mattress you want because you're going to be sleeping on this for a while. Head into King Furniture today.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
In the latest Wisconsin Volleyball Coaches Association rankings, the Holmen Vikings checking in at number 7 in Division I. They were looking to improve to 19-0 this season, taking on Logan. Holmen entered the night having dropped just 1 set to conference opponents in 5 matches, and they wasted no time finding their groove in this one. McKenna McHugh sets up Moira Lindsay in the middle, and she powers it down. Then a little later, check out the knuckleball serve from Sadie Mayer. Good luck returning that one. Home side goes up by 8, and speaking of impossible balls to return, Brenna Schmidt is going to sky from the outside and put down the hammer. This one all Vikings tonight as they take it in a sweep. Elsewhere tonight, it's Viroqua taking on Arcadia, and this was a fun one. Both teams came out strong early with Blackhawks' Allie Shettleson knocking it down with authority, but Raiders middle blocker Jaylee Dahl would jumpstart a run for the visitors, and Arcadia takes a tight first set 26-24. Home team with some help from junior Megan Brendel, who had 20 kills on the night. The comeback would send this all the way to 5 sets, completing the reverse sweep on senior night as Viroqua takes it 3-2 against Arcadia at home. Let's go out to our Ontario, where it's a huge volleyball showdown in the Scenic Bluffs. Brookwood hosting Royal. Early in the first set, it's Kylie Rick with an ace to pull within 1 for the Panthers. Falcons on the attack now, and Reagan Muhlenkamp slams down a kill to keep the Brookwood lead. Then later in the set, it's Layla Wainwright slamming down the huge spike. Panthers go up 1. The Falcons would respond again, though. Ava DeWitt taps one over the net that can't be returned. But the Panthers show some resilience as Bria Gruen hammers down the kill to take the lead. This one also goes 5, and Royal tops Brookwood 3-2. Elsewhere in the neighborhood, Aquinas logs the sweep over Toma, and Alaska wins it in 4 over Sparta. In the Cooley, it's Luther who gets the sweep of Black River Falls, and in the Scenic Bluffs, it's a win in straight sets for Waniwak Center. The UW lacrosse football team finally hits the field at home in less than 43 hours after a delayed start to scheduling challenges. The Eagles kicked off last week with a ranked win against Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh. This Saturday, they'll step up to face Division II Wayne State. Despite the tough first test and adversity, Coach Matt Janis and the Eagles are already locked in on their next challenge.
You just get so locked into the week and the new challenges and the new schemes and the new personnel that Wayne State possesses. So that's really what kind of been our focus. Obviously, you know, it's been a great week. Price energy's been high. You have the momentum, but like I said, we got a tremendous opponent coming in, and a Division II where we're going to see size and speed that you don't typically see at the Division III level.
This will be the second ever meeting between these two programs, as the Eagles took the first matchup 28-21 on the road back in 2022. The injury bug around the NFL continues to take a toll on teams, as today at practice, Tucker Kraft sustained a knee injury. Now reports from Green Bay are saying it's, quote, a little knee tweak, and as of right now, it's not deemed to be a long-term concern. So far this season in 2 games, Kraft is the Packers' leading receiver with 140 yards. Offensive coordinator Adam Stenovich says the unit will make the necessary changes if Kraft can't go.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be all right, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. Obviously, if anyone goes down that you have as a part of your game plan, you'll have to adjust some things, so we'll kind of see what happens with the injury report and everything like that, and what the trainers say, and we'll make adjustments.
Kraft is third in the NFL among all tight ends in receiving yards so far this season. And the Brewers looking to make it 19 wins in a row when Quinn Priester starts, and he was dealing to start. 9 strikeouts of his first 12 batters here, and the Angels did take the lead in the 5th, but then Caleb Durbin ties things up with a soft liner back up the middle, and that'll score Christian Yelich. In the 7th, Milwaukee is going to reclaim the lead courtesy of a Bryce Terang base knock as Jackson Churio comes around to score, and a couple batters later, it's Yelly at the dish. He's going to poke one out to left field. That will fall for his 100th RBI of the season. The Brewers win, Cubs lose. Magic number to clinch the Central is now 4.
Brewers win, Brewers win.
Brewers win, Brewers win. I love
Close.
that. It was not great in the middle stages, but they just pull away. They just find ways to win.
Couple of hits and bunches,
Yeah.
and then that's what wins you playoff games, too.
Exactly. No home runs tonight. You can still find a way to get it done.
Small ball can win. 19
straight games that Quinn Priester has pitched and Brewers have won. That's,
Crazy
absurd.
stuff.
I think 1 or 2 off the record of all time. So
And for a trade in April, it's working out very well for the Brewers.
Pretty darn good.
Thanks, Jacob.
All right, more news right after this.
Dental implants are often the best solution to severe dental issues. If you have infection in your mouth, it does cause trouble other places. A lot of people ignore infection for way too long. And when they finally do something about it, they say not only do they like what they did here, but they feel better overall. In the end, you can have a smile you're proud of and a very healthy mouth.
We're an implant-focused practice. If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
There's never been a better time to enjoy quality FlexSteel furniture than right now during the FlexSteel Factory Authorized Sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. You'll save on sofas made in the latest styles, chairs in your choice of fabrics, sectionals designed to fit your space, even luxurious leather sofas and recliners. Every FlexSteel style is included a huge savings of up to 40% off. Unlimited choices, big sale prices, and special financing happening now during the FlexSteel Factory Authorized Sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
G&T. Get a heat pump for your home or office space.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage?
Yes, sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groutworks. Schedule a free inspection.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, say hello to the latest member of the police force in Albia, Iowa.
Hello, Officer Bonsai is an honorary police officer, and she just so happens to be a tortoise. Another member of the force rescued Bonsai, who was found wandering around in Wisconsin. Bonsai is a sulcata tortoise, an endangered species native to parts of the Sahara Desert, and she's become a hometown mascot in Iowa, making friends wherever she goes.
Oh,
Sahara Desert. I said Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
Quite exotic.
Very much
Now she's
so.
in the Midwest.
Yeah, and got to be a celebrity in town. I mean, going around to the schools.
All
I think
those kids.
It's fantastic for the kids to get an up-close look.
Oh, for sure. I love that that's the new mascot there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, she looks a little aggressive.
Yeah.
Is this her?
I think so. I mean, don't mess with this tortoise, right?
Yeah.
Got the intense
Friendly,
look.
but tense. Intense. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
The National Home Furnishing Sale is back at Home Furniture. Get up to an extra 15% savings in instant factory rebates from our best furniture brands. Plus, get 36 months special financing with no money down. The National Home Furnishing Sale right now at Home Furniture.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks. Like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado 1500 models. Visit HometownChevy.com.
At Johnson Tractor, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to be your trusted New Holland dealer, delivering top-of-the-line equipment and unmatched support. From the field to the barn, our team is here to keep you running strong with reliable service and expertise you can count on. Johnson Tractor, your New Holland dealer of choice. Visit us today and experience the difference.
The Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Quick Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at QuickTrip.com/sweepstakes.
Save big at Hy-Vee Friday through Sunday. Get the lowest price of the year on Tyson chicken tenders, just $2.99 a pound. Green seedless grapes, just $1.48 a pound. Pork back ribs, $2.99 a pound. Tyson chicken wings, $1.99 a pound. Jack's Pizza, just $2.99. Plus, get great deals on 24 packs of water, Doritos, Pepsi 6-packs, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
The savings are heating up on fire tables during the fire sale at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get up to 50% off regular prices like this fire table set for $11.98, or get this woodland fire table for just $4.98. Hurry in for our year-end fire table sale, now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
All right, kind of breakdown. We have morning showers, and then we'll have afternoon storms. It definitely will be storming at some point Friday afternoon to Friday night. They kind of end. So Saturday, more showers later in the day. We could still have some fog Saturday morning, but then off and on. The good news is Saturday, Sunday, we'll have some peaks of sun. So that's the positive. Unfortunately, it doesn't really dry out until Monday.
Yeah, it's the last official weekend of summer. We begin on Sunday, first day of fall.
That'll do it for us tonight.